everybody, I'm Lee or Lovely, whichever you want to call me, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Now, a lot of y'all always ask for me to do videos and content and stuff with my twin sister, Lise, and here she is finally. Don't get comfortable thinking you're going to see us a lot because it's impossible for us to get on the same page. But I wanted to bring her here today, and we are doing twin tags. Yeah, we're doing a twin tag.
Don't ask me. I just got thrown in here.
She's not a YouTuber, guys.
Not yet. I might give y'all a little sauce. We'll see what I can do when I can do it.
Yep. So if you want to get some twin questions answered, just keep watching and make sure you like this video. Okay, so we're gonna get through like the basic common twin questions that everybody asks. I think probably everybody asks any set of twins.
They're like called twin questions. This is like when you meet somebody or when you're out in public and you see strangers and they come up to you, and the first twin question obviously is, are y'all twins? And then there's like these series of twin questions that they always go through.
Right.
Every twin knows about it, I'm sure.
Yep. So the first thing people usually ask is, are we identical fraternal? We're identical.
We look exactly the same.
No, we don't.
We don't think that we look the same. We obviously look a lot different now that we're older.
And then our hair color. Whenever our hair color is different, we look a lot different.
She usually goes for the blacks. I usually go for any other color.
Yeah. I mean, I like colors, but I never do blonde. I don't think I've ever done blonde, period, right?
No, I don't think so. You might have done like an ombre type of brownish color,
ombre,
like maybe like a number 30.
Or a lighter brown, but not blonde.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it soon, though. Y'all just wait.
I love blonde.
I'm going to do full, like I'm going all the way out, full blonde, from the root down.
I love all the colors.
Yep, so we are identical. Now, the next thing that people always ask us is who is older?
Like, it really matters according to her, but I am older. I'm older by a minute. My mom had a C-section. She has this theory in her head that we're going to go on a little investigation of who is older.
Yep, it's going to be a whole YouTube video, so y'all just wait for that. We're going to figure out who is really older.
But as of now, we've been told for our whole life that I've been older by a minute. And she doesn't think that it's important, but if you go to like England and you're born as twins, and like let's say you're royalty, the oldest twin is the one who takes the royal throne,
which is the one who comes out second.
No, the oldest twin,
right?
But
it's the one who comes out second.
The twin who comes out second is the oldest twin.
It's either over there or in Africa, the twin that comes out second is considered the older twin.
Well, if that is the case in Africa, I would have started this story talking about twins in Africa. However, I was talking about
you don't even know for sure that you've been there? Anyway, so yeah, supposedly she's supposed to be oldest by 1 minute. It's a C-section. It doesn't really count, I feel like. But she's supposed to be the oldest.
You know, somewhere along the lines in history, people had to establish, time is very important in this world. Somewhere along the lines in history, they established how that 1 minute in twin birth is significant. If not, they would have said they're twins. No one's older. They're the same age. They're born at the same time. However, at some point, they made one twin older and one twin younger. And for that reason, I feel like there was some kind of significance, as with any other laws that was created in the universe.
How to tell us apart. So, the easiest way, with y'all watching the channel and people who get to know us, like let's say for example we have on the exact same outfit, our hair is the same color, and you first meet us, a lot of people be like, oh dang, I can't tell y'all apart. When you get around one twin for an extended period of time, you're going to be able to tell the difference. Like, you don't have to be around both twins, you only have to be around one twin. So by y'all just being here watching my videos, if y'all are watching me and paying attention to how I move and how I act, if Lise comes on like 3 years later or something like that, y'all are gonna know who's who just because y'all are so used to seeing me, and you'll be able to differentiate who's who.
And I definitely have tested out this theory. I was watching this reality show where there was both twins on there, but then eventually one twin left, and there was only one twin,
couldn't
and I
tell
could
them
not
apart.
tell them apart for nothing.
Yeah, me neither.
But then the one twin was on there for like the rest of the show, and then I was like, I knew her face. So then when I went back and like saw pictures of both of them, I just knew that one was the twin that I was familiar with, and then the other one was the other twin. So it does work.
Yeah, you could tell them apart.
So how to tell us apart? This is obviously Lee. If you were paying attention to the beginning of the video, you will know that this is Lee and this is her YouTube channel, and I am Lise. Lee is spelled L-E-E. My name is spelled L-E-E-S with an S on the end. Lise.
Not Liz, not Liz.
Not Liz.
I don't know what y'all be saying. Lise.
The easiest way I'll try to explain it to people is like lease, like what you sign, like you sign a lease, or like a lease without the or E, whatever. Anyways, that S on the end of my name means that I have all the extra stuff. So what we mean by that when we tell people that is I have the mole. That was something that I got when I was very young. I wasn't born with it, but it grew over time. So that was the main way to tell us apart.
That's how people first started telling us apart.
Now, I have my hair all kind of crazy, bangs in my face, so usually people don't go off of that, but other ways to tell us apart is now I have the piercings, the
tongue ring, tattoos that
are visible, because she does have tattoos,
but you can't see mine. Yeah.
And I usually have the brighter hair and stuff, so like I have the extra stuff going on.
Yeah, so Lise always has the extra stuff. S for extra stuff. Lee with no S doesn't have any of that. That's how you can tell us apart.
All right, and then so for the next question that we always get is, do we dress alike?
No,
we don't. The thing is, we don't mind dressing alike because we have very similar styles. Let's say we go out and we both are wearing this dress, it just causes a frenzy.
People act crazy when we dress alike, and we just we like to have our own individuality. So what we will do though is we'll coordinate. Like today we kind of coordinated, like we both got the brown animal print going on, but we usually wouldn't coordinate like this because I feel like these animal prints clash. But
we both have on like a brown animal print, and we coordinate because sometimes we can wear something completely different, and then people like would assume like we're wearing the same thing. Like let's say she has on a red dress with flowers one day, and I have on a red dress the next day, just a red dress. People will be like, didn't you just have that on yesterday? And it's a separate twin, and it's a separate dress, or whatever the case may be. But I just feel like, you know, it's easier when we kind of coordinate. Number one, we still look similar without looking exactly the same, and it like prevents that confusion of who wore what.
So usually like we won't dress exactly the same. If she has on a red top, I might have on a black top, and then she'll have on the black pants and I'll have on the red pants. If we're gonna dress alike, that's pretty much what it's gonna be.
Yeah, and we'll like if we go out in public and we're dressed completely alike, especially if we're doing like small tasks like going to the grocery store, someone is going to stop us and ask us the questions that we're going through. So it's kind of like we can't focus or do like what we're trying to do when we go out and dress exactly the same. No matter what, when we go out, I would say someone always asks us if we're twins, even if we're dressed completely alike. At least one person asks.
Like sometimes it's more than others. Like I feel like since we both got braids, more people have been asking us.
Yeah, our hair would have to be completely different. I would have to have on a hat, and she would have to be like glammed up for somebody like, or really for people to never ask
one
us.
person to ask.
So
and we do our makeup different, so that really makes us look different too. But I mean, usually at least one person to ask. Next question: who takes more time to get dressed for a party? I'm gonna take that. I take more. I feel like I take more time in everything. Like I take more time to get dressed. I take more time to eat.
Time than everything.
I don't like to be rushed.
She likes to. Not only does she not like to rush, she likes to take her time.
Let's seize the moment.
I like to get things done and over it. Like let's go, let's move, let's get it done. And I'm not the fastest person either, but in comparison to her, we're like this.
She's faster than me, yeah.
Mind you, one of my biggest issues is that, you know, I'll bring my like Speedy Gonzalez mood down to here in hopes that she'll bring her Sammy the Snail speed up to here. She doesn't.
Who is Sammy the Snail?
You.
I move at my pace. Like it's not people. I move at my pace. People think that if they come and like they move fast or they tell me like a certain time that's really gonna like help me move faster. It doesn't. I move how I move. Sorry, I'm working on it. I'd rather you, if you want me to be at a party at 3, I'd rather you just tell me to be there at 1 and I'll start getting ready at 10 type things so I can make sure that I'm ready on time. Because I get distracted. I do too many things at once and I'll end up being late. I'm always late.
She'll be there at 2.
Yeah, so just give me time. That's all. Just give me extra time. Say you need extra time. Tell me you want me to be there earlier.
It's absolutely exhausting.
Can't win them all.
So next question is, which dress of your siblings do you want?
So like a dress that I own that you want and a dress that you own that I want. I wouldn't mind having this dress, but I have like, I don't like having too much of the same stuff, and I have some leopard or cheetah print shorts, which I would have wore those, but y'all can't even really see our shorts. But I would have wore that to coordinate with her more. So I can't say that one. I think I like that green dress that you have with the stripes down the side.
The sparkly one.
Your sparkly one. That's my style, so I like that dress.
It's so funny because I was gonna say that I don't think I want any of your dresses. Your style completely sucks. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but she doesn't like wear a whole lot of dresses.
I do not like to wear dresses.
I don't mind a good dress, a comfy dress. It's like one piece, put on, one and done.
In a rush, or if you traveling, I'll wear a dress because I feel like it's less things you have to pack to slip on a dress. But I feel like it's so simple, like bloop, there's nothing more to your outfit, you have on a dress.
She has more of a like tomboy style. So when it comes to like joggers or like sweatpants or like graphic tees, there's a couple of them that I wouldn't mind like taking out of your closet.
Like which one? The
Jimi Hendrix shirt, because it's tomboy, but it's also very colorful and girly. But I also really love the red like sweatpants outfit.
Oh yeah,
because it's sweatpants, it's comfortable, but it's also
still
like bright.
Cute. Yeah,
right. It has like that girly touch.
It's not
to it.
Completely bummy.
Yeah,
that's what I like. So here's the one most of y'all want to know: do we like the same guys?
I would say no.
I don't think so either. At first glance, like very surface level, we might like some of the same things.
Like physically attracted to them, or even like personality wise.
Very basic level, we might like the same guys, but when it comes down to it,
she has I would say a smaller range of the type of guys that she likes.
Physical or personality wise?
Both. And I have like a larger scale on the type of people I would date. Like I might date someone kind of quiet and kind of reserved, all the way to someone that's loud and like ratchet. And she kind of has that set likes. I think you did like a smash and pass in one of your videos. So if you want to know if you're physically her type, you can go on that video and watch.
It's not a good example. We gotta do another one because I feel like that smash and pass was very random. Like we threw y'all for some curves. So I'll do more of those so y'all can get more of a feel of who I like.
I would say that this is a very popular question too. Have we ever switched places? You know, you hear these like theories about these twins
switching. You hear it on TV.
About twins switching places, and I'm like thinking about it, and I'm like, that is very, very, very hard to accomplish. When you switch places with someone else, you have to have your whole life down to every single detail. Like one time I tried to switch places with her at a job. You have to know.
You mean I went to your job?
Yeah, she went to my job. We switched places. She had to know where I sit, who I talk to, like what's my normal mannerisms. Like when I first sit down, do I sit my bag on the table? Do I sit it behind my chair?
It was so bad, like, cause if you don't, people will notice like, you're off today, and then you don't want them to get the question in. But it was so bad, like they had like a scan, like type of.
I worked with kids, so we had a badge to get inside every room,
like a security card,
for a security thing. That way, random people aren't getting inside of the school or whatever.
And what was it? Did you have to swipe it or tap it?
You had to tap it on a door, a scanner on a door, to get in every single door. Like it's not like you walk by the door and the door is open. So she walks up to the door,
and I'm just trying to pull on the door. And I did not know, and that's so like probably second nature to her
detail
that she forgot. But somebody saw me and they was like, what do you have going on today? You know what it have to be like what happened on Monday, where they literally have to walk each other through
their life every single day.
Y'all watch that movie on Netflix, What Happened to Monday. It would literally have to be like that.
Yeah.
And people are just not doing that.
There's no way to capture every single detail of what you do when it's second nature for you, unless you got a little camera on your head.
Little GoPro up under the hat.
There's no way. So I don't know how these people are saying that they switch places.
They're not really switching that much, and they're not switching for serious situations.
Right.
Favorite thing about your twin? My favorite thing about you is that you're funny. She is so funny and like naturally like don't even try to be funny or crack jokes. She just is funny. She's ridiculous.
I'm okay. I would say that there's a couple of favorite things that I have about you.
You gotta pick one.
Okay, so the first thing that comes to my head is that you cook. I do like to eat. She gets really,
I like to eat too.
She really gets into it, cutting up onions and peppers and
you know what?
Every dish in the kitchen.
I have to be comfortable to cook around you though. Like I feel under pressure when I'm cooking for new people. Once I'm like settled and I've been around you, then I could get in the kitchen and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Honey, if she feels under pressure, you best believe you ain't getting your meal but for 3 hours later.
Hey, I like to take my time. We already established this.
Okay, so next question. A movie we both like. I would say
Devil Wears Prada.
That's more so like my favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love that movie.
I do
but
love
she
it
likes
too. I can't necessarily say that it's my favorite, but I do love that movie. So,
yeah.
Whose room is cleaner? You think that your room is cleaner?
Are you delusional?
What's dirtier about my room?
Her room isn't dirty. It's messy. So like,
how is it messy?
She has papers here, clothes here.
When was the last time you seen that?
Last week.
When?
Last week.
No, you did not. If I'm working on a project like right now, I know like when I'm done with these YouTube videos, I'm gonna be on my computer. So I have my little computer station in the middle of my floor with my papers spread out.
She has organized mess.
I'm gonna work on that.
My room is spotless when it's spotless.
But if it's just a regular day and I'm chilling Netflix, my room is not gonna be messy.
We had a college. I mean, we had
when I was younger. It used to be messy, but not no more.
She has organized mess in her room now. When we were in college, we had an apartment and my mom came and visited us. She came to visit us. Mm-hmm. She stayed in my room because my room was cleaner.
Who, mommy?
Yeah, mommy. I said her mom.
But you saying that mommy came and visited us and stayed in your room?
Yes.
When?
The one in the Heights in Tallahassee.
I don't remember that.
She always stayed in my room and she would get on you because remember at that apartment, our bathrooms was in our rooms, in both rooms. She would stay in my room and she would say how your bathroom was dirty.
My bathroom was not dirty.
Well, that's what mommy said. You wouldn't call her up.
We're going to have to call her and ask her. So, at our birthday, how many cakes do we have?
One cake.
We only have one cake.
You know, I don't even really like sweets. I wouldn't even
I like cake. But I just started liking cake. And now that we ask this question, I want my own.
Greedy little.
What?
Greedy little F. For those of you that ain't catch it.
Oh
no,
God.
but
Crying.
okay.
No,
but we always get one cake. Like for her to talk about she want her own cake, that's so obnoxious. No one's gonna eat their whole own cake.
It could be a small cake, but
a slice of cake. If you
but think about it, it's a lot of good cakes out there now. You know when you get older.
But do you want a whole cake?
Think about it. If you had the
I'm thinking. The answer's no.
If you got the cake with strawberries in the middle, and then I got the cake with the Oreo crumbles, we can have both cakes.
Just say that you want like 2 different types of cake, and that's why you want your own cake.
Yeah.
But in the event that I don't want a Oreo cake and you want a strawberry cake, what's the point of getting 2 different cakes? I honestly don't eat a lot of sweets like donuts and cookies and stuff like that. So I'll get one slice out of the cake and be done with it.
I feel like at our 8th birthday we had 2, did we? It was a real big party.
It was a big party. We might have had 2 just so that every child could have a piece of cake. It was
but other than that, we get 1 cake.
We had pretty good birthdays.
Yeah, we did. Birthdays is a big thing, but I heard that's a thing for Virgos. Like Virgos really like celebrate their birthdays like holidays.
Yeah, 8th birthday was one of my favorite though.
Like it was lit. Yeah. All right, next question. Still stuck on the birthdays and holidays. Do we buy gifts for each other?
No.
For holidays, no. Like our birthday and like Christmas, we don't. Mm-mm. Randomly, we might like
be out and see something and be like, I'm gonna get one for me and I'm gonna get one for Lee because I know she will really want this.
Yeah, it's been a couple times when we buy gifts for each other. It's just like, ooh, like I'm just gonna get this. Now, if she does something like for her business plan or something like that, I'll get her a gift, something like that, vice versa. But for the stuff that we share, we don't buy each other gifts. I wonder if other twins do that.
They do. I've talked to some, like, they'll get each other Christmas gifts.
They buy each other gifts?
Yeah.
You know what? I feel like when we get, like, older and we separate and we have, like, our own Christmas trees and we're coming together, I would definitely buy Christmas gift or whatever.
But it's because we're always together right now.
If you're a twin and you're watching this video, especially if you're identical, put in the comments below if y'all buy gifts for each other, because I'm curious about that.
And also state, like, if y'all live together or, like, are always together, or if y'all live, like, separate lives.
Yeah. This is the last question. It's kind of random, but
this question is, do we know each other's passwords?
To, like, our phones, I guess. I'm
pretty much to anything we don't know each other's password. I will say that now that Apple has come out with the face recognition, that we'll put our face in each other's phones and it'll unlock for each other.
Yeah. Like, so, and it depends on the day. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And I think it gets confused sometimes, too.
And then, like, let's say one day it'll open for me, but it's her phone, and then she'll go.
And it won't open for me.
Open for her, then it's locked out completely. Then it's like you got to keep typing your passcode in.
And then it's rereading your face. I don't know how it works, but we're going to get to know what's going on.
Yeah, because, like, sometimes on accident, I'll pick up her phone and then unlock, and I'm looking at my apps, like, who organized my apps like that? Because it wasn't me. And then I look at it back. And we purposely got different color phones
so we know.
Because we wanted the same color phone.
Mm-hmm, but we would have just been too confused.
Yeah.
You know what? One time, before they had the face recognition, we had the same passcode. We didn't know it.
We didn't know it.
So I, picked up her phone and I put my passcode in. It was her passcode.
Now that's weird. I ain't gonna lie. Like, bro, it's like a 6-digit passcode?
Yeah, it was like 6-digit. And we had the same one. All right, well, that is it for this twin tag. Obviously, there's a million other questions that we could ask, so we might come back with another twin tag video way, way, way later. Anything you want to say to the people?
Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe, and turn on the notifications.
For me? You shouldn't have.
What? You gonna leave me hanging?
If you found yourself having a good time, you want to show some love and stay tuned for more videos, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all at my next video.